Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Vampire Diaries Readathon reading vlog. Here we go. We are only going to use one die at a time. Ooh, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is Family Heirloom. Been on your TBR a while. Okay, so we landed on Family Heirloom. Read a book that's been on your TBR a while. And originally, I was going to read Not Your Average Hawkeye by Gwenda Bond, because this has been on my TBR for nearly 2 years. And this is definitely the book that I've had the longest, that's the most outside my comfort zone, that if I don't get that push to read, I probably won't read it. Plus, like, Devil's Son, demons, Vampire Diaries, it all makes sense. This one makes less sense, but it came out in 2016, and I have had a digital ebook copy of this book since 2019. So, 7 years. So, since I have the ebook version of Him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy, I'm going to be reading this. As far as I know, it's a LGBT male-male romance. Takes place at a college. Is it a new adult romance? I don't know for sure. I really don't know anything about this book. I just know male-male romance, and Gabby from Gabby Reads recommended it to, her viewers, like, several years ago. And that is the reason that I bought it, because Gabby said that it was good. So that's going to be our first book. I filmed a couple of videos and have not put the books away yet, so that's what we're going to do while I... Looks better. Okay, so I'm like halfway done reading Him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy, and like, it's not living up to my expectations so far. Honestly, it kind of feels like it could be in Elle Kennedy's Briar U series, which is fine because she clearly has a writing style. I'm just not really interested. I'm not loving it, and I really, really wish that I was, because it has such potential, but I'm just left feeling like, it was fine. So far, it's fine. But I'm also not wanting to read it. Like, I'm actively trying to do other things so that I don't have to read this novel. Which tells me that maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should DNF it. But, like, I don't want to DNF. I don't know. There's something missing for me. And, like, when they reconnected, the one hockey player was with a woman. So, like, is he bi? Oh, he could be bi. I don't know. I'm just left very not loving this book. And it's a shame because I know that everyone loves Him by Al Kennedy and Serena Bowen. So I'm going to do something that I don't normally do during reading vlogs, but because I'm actively not wanting to read, I think I'm going to take another turn on the game board and start a new book. All right, let's roll. Ooh, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decade Dance Historical. Okay, so we landed on the historical prompt. Right? It was Decade Dance. Read a historical book. If you couldn't tell by my face, I'm scared. I'm very, very scared. Like, she's chunky. She's a chunky monkey. I'm going to be reading The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. I really, really enjoyed Long Bright River by this author. Her writing seems to be like more literary. So this is a literary mystery that takes place at the summer camp where this girl goes missing, and this girl is actually the owner's daughter of the summer camp, and it takes place, so she went missing in 1975, and you're following like 4 or 5 different characters, and there's a map of the camp, and I'm really excited. So I don't know if there's a timeline that takes place now. Oh, okay, so there's 1950s, 1961, 1973, 1975, and different months in 1975. But I guess you go through that entire window of time. I finished Him by Al Kennedy and Serena Bowen. It just didn't work for me. I'm gonna give it 2 stars because it was alright, I guess. I just have some fundamental problems. And, like, maybe I just don't understand. I would love to understand, but maybe I just don't understand. But they had, like, this one incredible drunken night together, and then they haven't really talked in several years, and now they're reunited, and it feels so great. But one of them is an openly gay hockey player, and the other one is not gay, is not openly gay. I don't know. I didn't quite get it. And the characters were fine. It just felt very, like, it's not really a bad thing. It's just the Deal series. I don't know the name of that series by Al Kennedy. It felt very much like that, but make it male, which is good because Al Kennedy is one of the authors in this story, so that would make sense. I don't know. I didn't like The Deal by Al Kennedy, so I did not finish that series. And I know that everyone is obsessed with that universe, but I just couldn't get into it. And I think I have the same problem with Him, that, like, it's not really a writing issue. It's just, I don't know. It felt very flat for me, I guess. And I am thinking that I might be outgrowing new adult romance too, because I'm no longer a new adult. I'm like mid-30s. So I just don't think that was a book for me, but I'm glad that I finally got it off my TBR. Like, it's been on my TBR since 2019. So, I'm not liking this reading vlog. I am DNFing The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. Honestly, it just feels like rich people problems. I'm not invested in the mystery. And I don't know, the timelines and the different perspectives are confusing to me. I cannot keep them straight. So it's definitely a me thing. And I know this book has like amazing reviews, but I just don't see it. So I'm going to be DNFing this and picking a different book. I probably won't pick a book until tomorrow because I'm ready for bed. 1, 2, Vampire's Tomb, A Hidden Gem. Hi friends, so I've been sick the past couple of days, but I did actually finish Not Your Average Hot Guy by Gwenda Bond today. I know that we got Hidden Gem, and I was supposed to pick a book that I thought could be a hidden gem. Man, was I wrong. This was a hot mess. This was... I don't even know what it wanted to be. I don't think it knew what it wanted to be. Was it a paranormal romance? At times, but was it good at that? Absolutely not. Was it contemporary about this woman that her family owns this escape room? Sure. Was that a big chunk of it? Not really. Was it an action adventure type story where this cult tries to go to the escape room to try the black magic room, and they win it, but they actually did grab the grimoire that was in the escape room to take it, and they took it, and then they kidnapped Callie and Callie's friend Mag. And was it like a forbidden romance? Definitely, but it wasn't good at that either. Were there two different couples? Yes. Were you mainly following Luke and Callie? Yeah. Did I care about them? Not really. Did I care about anything in this book? No. I just wanted to finish it so that I could get done with it. And I did. And I clearly didn't like it. So, 2 stars? 1 star. 2 star. 2 stars? I don't know. Were there any redeemable qualities about this book? No? 1 star. I really did not like this book. So don't read Not Your Average Hot Guy. I'm definitely not gonna finish this series. I know that there's another book in this duology, but I'm not gonna finish it. If you read it, let me know if it's awful. This was pretty awful. It just had a major identity crisis. Did not know what it wanted to be. So it was a little pinch of this, a little pinch of that, and none of it really made sense or went together, but it was like forced together. So it's like when you're at work and you're voluntold that you have a new job, or you're voluntold that you're gonna do something, which is just, you're volunteered. You didn't volunteer. You're volunteered by someone else, and they're usually in a higher role than you, so they can volunteer you and tell you that that's what you're gonna do. And that's called voluntold. This was voluntold that it was a paranormal romance, which it was not very good at. It was an action adventure that, like, was okay, but then they didn't go far enough with it. And it was just magical and not, like, in a good way. Just in a unexplainable, like, just to say that that element was in there, it was in there. Then there was LGBT. I want to say that there was LGBT rep, but I don't know. They didn't really. I don't know. There's one forbidden romance. There's a lot of Harry Potter references, which, like, I don't need in my books. I never finished Harry Potter. And I know that there's a stand out there for Harry Potter, but, like, you don't need your adult paranormal romances to have Harry Potter woven into it, I don't think. But it was just, I don't know, it was a hot mess of a book. I'm sorry. Alright, let's try another book. 2. So 1, 2. We landed on different settings. So for that, it's kind of up to your interpretation and what is a different setting. For me, I'm going to be reading Dietland by Sarah Walker. This says that it has, like, a surreal, dreamlike setting most of the time. That I heard there's some kind of zombie representation, which, you know, hello, it's zombie month, and Vampire Diaries Readathon fits for the undead characters. I know that there's not zombies in the Vampire Diaries, but they're still undead creatures, and I think that they should still count. But there's also, like, social commentary on like the beauty industry, especially. It's supposed to be very body positive, and there's supposed to be a lot of commentary on being bigger and how people judge you when you try to get healthier or skinnier or whatever. And that if you don't try to get healthier, then as a bigger person in America especially, then you get judged for being a bigger person. And that's just, it's really ridiculous and stupid. And I want to read this, but I'm also not feeling all that good right now, so I'll start it tonight, and I'll let you know. I'll be better at updating you about halfway through, or 100 pages, maybe 100 pages, and then at the end. Alright, what's really funny is, like, I'm less than a chapter into Dietland by by Sarah Walker. I don't think that that's her first name. But I finished Not Your Average Hot Guy by Gwenda Bond, and both of these have references to Alice in Wonderland. And in Not Your Average Hot Guy, the conspiracy, the thing is that Alice in Wonderland is actually in hell. Dietland, I don't know what they think yet, but they are referencing the rabbit hole from Alice in Wonderland. I'm only 61 pages into Dietland. This is weird. If you like weird girl lit, then you're gonna love this. It's all about It's kind of like what youth juice, hold on. It's kind of like what youth juice was to the beauty industry. Dietland is to the body positive, the diet culture. Very much in the same vein. So I see a lot, okay, I'm listening to this on audiobook and it's bizarre. I very much get bunny vibes from it. I don't think that I'm a weird girl lit kind of girl. I'm not enjoying it. It's just weird. And I don't know any other words to explain it. I haven't gotten any zombies yet. I'm not sure that there's zombies. I don't think that there's zombies. It's all about different diets and about being a child who's obsessed with going on a diet because you feel ugly. And then now she's an adult. And sometimes it's hard to decipher if we're talking about her as a child or her as an adult. Also, Kitty is her like stage name, but not stage name, like pen name. Because people write into this magazine that she works at and she answers them. It's usually these like young impressionable girls that write in about different things that they need advice on, between whether it be like they're cutting and they like the sensation of the blood and they just want to share, or they're getting hurt by like their stepfather, or they're failing out of high school but they're afraid to tell their parents, or they need boyfriend/girlfriend advice. Like, all of it goes to Kitty, and Kitty is this made up character because Kitty is actually like this bigger woman, but the persona of Kitty is like perfection, just like tiny and perfect, and doesn't do anything wrong, but the actual writer is her, and she's supposed to be imperfect because she's bigger. I don't care. I am gonna listen to some more while I finish light cleaning. I'm not doing a whole lot because it is Mother's Day, and my husband is going to make, actually he's making dinner right now already. He seared off some roast beef. He's gonna make homemade French dip sandwiches, and yeah, he's like, just relax today, don't do a lot, which is great. So I'm just gonna kind of take it easy and listen to more of this, while I do want to help him clean up some of the house because we have 2 little ones running around, so it gets messy. And we're gonna pretend that my room is perfect. You're not gonna judge me because my room is a little bit messy. Whatever. This is going to be such an anticlimactic reading vlog because for the month of May, all I've been doing is DNFing books. I made it halfway through Dietland, but here's the thing, I just don't care. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, it's a 2. 1, 2. Oh. Isabel is family drama. I kind of wanted to read a romance because I'm just really interested in trying a romance. We landed on family drama last time. And I don't know if I ever told you what I was going to read for this. I started If You Stayed by Brittany Cherry the other day. I have 2 hours left of the audiobook. I'm definitely going to finish it tonight. But I need to vent. I need to rant. So let's get cozy and talk a little bit. Alright, I have some major thoughts on If You Stayed. Let's just say this is messy, like to the maximum. And I almost DNF this like 2 times in the first half of this book. And I'm about to spoil so much for you. So if you've never read this and you don't want any spoilers, then this is your warning. But here's the thing. I've been DNFing quite a few books and not liking anything that I've been reading this month. So I kept fighting to read If You Stayed. And I'm not sure what I think about it at this point. The first half, you meet Kira, and she's in a loveless marriage with Henry. Whatever. He's not important to the story. But she only stays in this marriage because of his daughter, Ava, who she's been a mom to since Ava was 5. Now she's 14. Okay, so for the past 9 years. And she knows that if she leaves Henry, I think his name is Henry, if she leaves Henry, he will keep Ava away from her. And she doesn't want that. But Henry is not a nice guy. He is very verbally abusive. And he cheats on his wife and he tells her about it. And, he's just not, in my humble opinion, it's not a good marriage. With that being said, you're also learning about Gabriel, who just so happens to be the architect on Henry's new house, or like renovations on the house that Henry hired, this architect. And that there's something between Henry and Kira. I mean, not Henry. I'm sorry. Henry's the husband. Kira and Gabriel. But you're not entirely sure at first what it is. Until you realize that Gabriel and Kira were like, that was her first love, was Gabriel. And going along with this, there's some kind of mystery about Gabriel's little brother, who's not talked about. Gabriel lost his memory 20 years ago. No, not 20 years ago. Probably, let's see, she's 14. Like 10 years ago, approximately. And he doesn't remember his brother. And his mom never told him about his brother because his brother died. And she doesn't want to talk about his brother. So there's so many different layers and so many different things going on. But I almost DNF'd it several times because I hate books that follow, like, if a character is married and they're having an affair with someone else or stirring up feelings for someone from their past, like, some of what they're doing is innocent without the context, but if you know the context that, like, he was the love of her life until whatever happened that night, which I still don't know, that killed his brother and made him have memory loss. Like, he does not remember Kira, but for Kira, he's like the one that got away. And now they've been hanging out and borderline, like, affair worthy, but not, because they don't cross that line yet. But I do feel really, really, like, a certain way about reading this book, so that's why I almost DNF'd it. With all that being said, I'm starting to actually enjoy the book. Like, I don't like Henry, and I don't like Henry and Kira together. And on one hand, I can understand staying together for the child, but at the same time, like, if he's an abusive, and I know that you want to take the kid, but technically, biologically, like, the kid is not yours. So, it's messy, and I get it. But I'm not sure how I feel about this book, because I'm really enjoying, like, the younger chapters, which is weird for me. I'm not a young adult person, but I really want to know what happened. Like, why does Gabriel's mom hate Kira so much? And what happened? Why does she blame herself for killing his brother? And, like, I have so many questions that I'm so excited to get the answers to, but at the same time, I'm just so, I feel a certain ickiness. And, like, I get that it's a second chance love story and all that kind of gooberness, but at the end of the day, she's married. And some could argue that they haven't crossed that line, because they haven't, but I do see it happening, and I would consider, like, an emotional affair. I don't know. It's just messy, and there's too much going on, and I'm not hating it. I was, but I stuck through it, and now I'm just, I don't know, I don't want to like it. I'll update you tonight or tomorrow when I finish this book. I only have 2 hours left of the audiobook. I'll probably just listen to the rest of it. I have laundry. Gross. Good morning. It is the next morning. My hair is still in pigtails, and I still need to get ready for my day, but it's my son's graduation. So I'm kind of just taking it slow, taking it easy this morning. Here's the thing. I finished If I Stayed by Brittany Cherry. I'm all mixed up about this one, because I really, really hated the setup. Like, I didn't care to learn about Gabriel's and Kira's life when they were teenagers, you know, because young adult romance makes me feel a certain kind of icky as a 30-something-year-old woman reading about teenagers, like, explicitly doing things. Their love story was not explicit, I don't think. There was nothing like, I mean, it was a romance between teenagers, so, like, whatever. I didn't love that part, but I understand that it's needed for the story, especially for, like, she kept saying that she killed Elijah, which was Gabriel's brother. And I guess I'm just gonna spoil the whole thing. She didn't. I mean, she did. She was driving in the car accident that killed him and that made Gabriel lose his memories. So the immense guilt that she felt, like, was understandable. However, she married someone else, and yeah, their marriage definitely was not good. Like, not a good marriage at all. He was not a good guy. But I also feel a certain type of way about cheating. And yes, Henry was cheating on Kira too. So it was like, well, if you could get away with it, I'm gonna do it, and I can get away with it too. Type of thing. Honestly, this book was a hot mess. Like, I get it, and I really wanted to feel something towards these characters, and I wanted it to rip my heart out. I really thought that this book would make me cry immensely. I didn't cry. I didn't even have, like, a little bit of, like, oh yeah, you should feel a certain way. Like, no, I didn't feel a certain way. And for the content that was in this story and not to feel a certain way, I think that this book was fine. I'm gonna give it like a 3-star. Was it a life-changing book? Am I gonna just, like, have to go buy myself a copy right now? Absolutely not. Is that what I was hoping for? Yes, it really was what I was hoping for. I'm gonna take my next turn. We're gonna find my next book to read, and then I'm gonna get ready for graduation. Maybe this will be our last roll. I don't know. I haven't even been around the board once. Maybe I'll get around right here. Oh, definitely. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A slow-paced book. Okay, it's been a couple days since I took my last turn, which was supposed to be a slow-paced book. I'm not doing that. This reading vlog is gonna end here. However, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think I only read 4 books. This reading vlog ends here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here.